Today on CCX News, before the nation's highest court. A local school district and a Maple Grove family are at the center of a U.S. Supreme Court case. How it made it there. Thanks for joining us. Lawyers for a Maple Grove family and the Osseo area school district were at the Supreme Court of the United States this week. They argued a case that could have sweeping implications for students with disabilities and school districts. The case concerns Ava Tharp, a student in the Osseo district with epilepsy. She had frequent seizures in the morning and couldn't attend class before noon. The family asked the district to provide evening classes, but the district declined. Ava's family sued, and it's gone all the way to the Supreme Court. The case may determine a national standard that families of children with disabilities can use to potentially sue school districts for discrimination. A statement from the Osseo Area School District on the case is available at ccxmedia.org. The State Patrol has identified a Brooklyn Park man who was killed in a 7-vehicle crash Tuesday on Interstate 35W in Mounds View. The State Patrol described the cause of the chain reaction crash as emerging conflict. Killed in the crash was 67-year-old Kirby Schwarzkopf of Brooklyn Park. The collision involved 3 semi-trucks, 2 SUVs, a minivan, and a Chevy Impala sedan. Schwarzkopf was in the Impala. No one else suffered life-threatening injuries. The leader of an embattled nonprofit that currently owns Brooklyn Park's largest apartment complex is stepping down. Aeon announced that President and CEO Eric Johnson will leave his leadership role effective May 2nd. The announcement comes at a pivotal time for the affordable housing nonprofit. Aeon is trying to sell Huntington Place apartments. The deal is currently pending approval from Brooklyn Park's elected leaders. Johnson has stated that Aeon can no longer financially operate the complex. If a sale isn't approved, Huntington Place runs the risk of foreclosure. As the Minnesota House and Senate take their housing budgets into conference committee, a local lawmaker is calling for more funding to prevent homelessness. Representative Hulda Hiltzley, a DFLer from Brooklyn Park, joined housing advocates in raising funding concerns this week about the Family Homeless Prevention and Assistance Program. The House budget bill gives $50 million to the program over 2 years, while the Senate version only gives $30 million. Hiltzley says the $20 million difference is critical.
This is not just a number. It's about families, making sure that we're keeping them out of being homeless.
The legislature must wrap up its work by the end of the session on May 19th. It's National Therapy Animal Day. Reporter Emily Haugen introduces us to one dog that keeps things positive at Maple Grove Hospital.
Come on, get up, jump up.
If you're looking for a pick-me-up,
Jump up here.
you might want to call on Birdie.
Oh, look at her snuggle right in.
Her handle, Christy Lindemann,
There you go.
brings the English Cream Golden Retriever to Maple Grove Hospital every other week.
Yeah,
And Birdie
good girl.
was made for this.
People tell me she's just the perfect dog.
How old is Birdie?
But unlike Birdie, hospitals aren't always warm and fuzzy. Like in the antepartum unit, where healthcare workers care for women with high-risk pregnancies.
I'm due June 11th, so we are 34 weeks today.
Mom-to-be Sarah Albright is one of them.
There's a lot of people who've been here a little bit longer.
She just arrived 3 days ago.
We're here just because the baby's pretty small. I think in the 1 percentile as of yesterday, about 3 pounds.
Come on.
It's a stressful and often unpredictable situation to be in. But Albright says her time at the hospital's been positive.
Good girl.
At least part of that credit goes to Birdie.
It just kind of makes you forget about everything that's going on, right? It's a distraction.
A positive distraction for Albright, who has a dog at home. And Birdie doesn't just benefit the patients.
She just gives that unconditional love that everybody needs.
Perinatal nurse navigator Tanya Thomas says Birdie's biweekly visits are a calming presence for antepartum staff, too.
To see my patients enjoy that time with Birdie, then I know they're having a good day and they've had, a good moment in their day amidst all the medical things that we're working on.
Yeah.
That effect touches everyone.
You can snuggle.
And Lindemann sees it every day.
She's very food motivated.
Birdie's her third therapy dog,
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
and she's not slowing down.
I've seen firsthand the power that they can help someone have a better day.
It's pretty clear. A dog can offer a soft spot, no matter what you're in for. In Maple Grove, Emily Haugen, CCX News.
Birdie also visits a few other locations, including Fairview Clinic in Maple Grove. A church in Golden Valley is making it easy to get a little extra help or to help someone else in need. Valley of Peace Lutheran Church is offering what it calls a blessings box. It's like a little free library, but instead of books, it has snacks and other food, health, and personal care products. The church wants the box to help kids at neighborhood schools who may be in need and families who could use a little extra help. Everything in the box is available for free and can be taken anonymously.
We do socks and deodorant and food, and it's been just really cool to watch people both come and take and people come and leave.
The blessings box is in front of the church on Bassett Creek Drive. Finally, a Champlin Park High School musical where students tackle something deep and defining.
And the first shall be first, and the last shall be last. Cast your eyes to heaven. You get a knife in the back. Nobody's righteous, nobody's proud.
You're listening to a song from Champlin Park Theater's version of Hadestown. It's a modern retelling of a story from Greek mythology. Student Layla Sharif plays Eurydice, a character she developed a connection with. She believes others will feel that connection too.
This story is really cool because she can kind of live her life through somebody else who is showing her the positives of life instead of just focusing on surviving till the next day.
Performances of Hadestown are May 2nd through May 11th. We'll have a link to ticket information at ccxmedia.org.
Maple Grove and Totino-Grace baseball are both coming off big wins. The Crimson and Eagles met up in Northwest Suburban Conference matchup Tuesday. Chaz Moots has the highlights.
Totino-Grace coming off a 13-1 win over Duluth East on Saturday. Maple Grove took down Elk River 9-1 in their last outing. Top one, Eagles jumping out of the gates. Tommy Heifert, nice lefty swing. Ball stays fair. Heifert advances a runner to third on his stand-up double. Very next batter, Tyler Hand on the first pitch he sees, delivers a rip to center. Good for a 2 RBI single. TG would score a total of 3 runs in the first. Maple Grove answers back in the bottom of the third. Beckett Shimpa gets the hands around. Good swing from the sophomore. That drives in the Crimson's first run of the game. Evan O'Dwyer pitched 5 innings, 7 strikeouts, and just 3 hits allowed. He sets up the double play here to end the top of the 5th. Good toss from Vince Lenmark. MG couldn't get anything going in the bottom of the frame. Then top 6, Brady Keene finds the gap in shallow right field. That'll add some insurance. TG goes up 4-1. In the bottom of the 6th, Lenmark gets things going for the Crimson. A drive to center for a base hit. Maple Grove got runners on the corners. The tying run at the plate, but Joe McGeary gets a strikeout to end the inning. The Eagles now 8-2 on the season with a win over the Crimson. In Maple Grove, Chaz Moots, CCX Sports.
A veteran Osseo baseball team hit a rough stretch after a 2-1 start. The Orioles hope to get back on track Tuesday against Anoka. Jay Wilcox has highlights.
Osseo plays host to Anoka, Northwest Suburban Conference Baseball. Top of the first, and Anoka's Jake Nedved bounces one that gets through the first baseman and into right field. Hunter Bruner scores for a 1-0 Tornadoes lead. After Osseo ties it, they go ahead in the second as Isaac Johnson drives it deep over the left fielder's head and to the fence. Alex Chavez scores on Johnson's double, and the Orioles lead it 2-1. A bit of controversy in the 5th. The squeeze bunt attempt doesn't work, and Anoka's Ryan Tatkenhorst is caught in a rundown, but interference is called on the Osseo fielder, and instead of being tagged out, Tatkenhorst is awarded home plate as he scores the tying run to make it 2-2. A couple of batters later, Bruner hits a roller past the second baseman for a hit. Mason Conan scores as the throw goes to third on the play. Anoka is in front for good at 3-2. The Tornadoes tack on a pair in the 6th as pinch hitter Mick O'Mara delivers a clutch single to score 2 runs. Osseo loses its 5th straight game as Anoka wins it 5-2. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
For 52 years now, the Athena Award has been presented to one senior girl at Minneapolis area high schools. This year's ceremony takes place Friday morning at the Heritage Center in Brooklyn Center. Here's a look at the student athletes from our area high schools who will be recognized. They include Bailey Gray from Benilde St. Margaret's, Esme Goldbrinson from Breck, Champlin Park's Abby Hibbs, Hopkins' Sydney Drevlo, Jordan Odie from Maple Grove, Ashley Yost from Maranatha Christian, Osseo's Macy Patton, Park Center's Maya Woods, Hope Counts from Providence Academy, Ava Mack of Armstrong, Anna Delaney from Cooper, Totino-Grace's Chloe Nuss, and Sophie Hawkinson from Wayzata High School. We'll have more from the Athena ceremony Friday here on CCX News. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku.